Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy XVI and I haven't been able to play for a couple of days and it's been killing me. I am so excited to be back into this game.
This is it, Clive. Sid ran from Stone here to chase his dream. But he always knew it'd lead him back there in the end.
Yeah, I'm wondering what Sid's relation directly to Barnabas is going to be. Because I think that we're going to learn something about Sid and Barnabas. Now, Barnabas, supposedly something like, what was it, like 20 years ago or something, came from somewhere else and took over here. So I wonder if we're going to learn more about that. But I do wonder if Barnabas is the reason Sid knew about Ultima. Because Sid seems to have known about Ultima in some other way. Either way, we have some things to do. We have an S-rank fight somewhere in the Velcroy. So I guess that could be somewhere here or here. Maybe we'll go and check that out and try and find it, but we do have a bunch of other quests that we need to do as well. So, let's start in Buckland. Three more side quests. Okay, where is
What's
this
happened?
thing? Right there.
Can't at the gate, we're all right.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
You know I will.
Time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
So the Consortium is paying like double of what we offered. I guess that makes sense, huh? Because right now, all but the Waloed crystal are gone, which means that the value of all bearers has gone up a lot. So it just seems like we can't keep up with the price. And the Consortium actually wants to use them while she wants to get them so that she can free them.
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates.
That's
I'll
rough.
send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from... from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
Okay. Porterage fees, consultations, domestic, external.
Well met.
Okay, we
You're
bought that one
welcome
already.
anytime.
We'll slowly try and get the orchestrion rolls.
What I wouldn't give for a holiday. Looks like this is the...
When are they gonna let us through?
Good girl.
Quiet.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation.
From across the water. He can't mean... Does he mean some other place other than Waloed? Because I don't think they do business with Waloed. That doesn't make any sense. So it must be, yeah, some other place.
He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
Okay, so the bearer thing is still a thing on other continents. But we have to imagine that there aren't other crystals, right? Are all the crystals here? That's a question that I don't necessarily know the answer to.
That does sound unusual.
Can I read about the continent? Okay, no.
No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Well, shit. That's not good.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
You got it, girl.
Hold on, Theo.
Okay, just reminding myself. Trying to make sure that I can get back into the swing of this fight.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
No.
Just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
We gotta go save Teddy.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
I'm coming, Theodore.
Where are you, Theo?
Oh, damn, he really is in the thick of it over there, isn't he? Alright, we've seen that people can survive for a short amount of time in the ether floods, but I'm worried. Okay, it's a lot of monsters.
Caution, brother.
The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Okay, there's still a dragon. Are we talking
Can't waste
little
any
or
more
big?
time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Okay, it's big.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh damn, he kept going. Had to pop a potion there. Alright, I tried, but I lost visual. God damn. Got him. Alright, I used 2 high potions in that. Not terrible, but not perfect.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh no. Is it too late? It's too late!
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that.
Don't make me fight him.
Bearer or no,
It's too far.
there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not,
Nah, your sis needs ya.
for keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Man, they're doing it. They're gonna make me fight him too.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise!
I
He's
don't-
turned. And so will you!
Yeah, damn. Almost wish you didn't have to see it now. Makes it so much worse.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Damn it, dude.
Theo! Theo!
Sometime later. Our girl's having a bad day.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one, For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Yeah, that one's kind of a downer, huh? I wonder if there's going to be one more follow-up in this story.
I know Theo wanted me to move on.
There's got to be, right?
But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them.
But maybe not.
I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
All right. There might be a follow-up to that, or maybe that's the end of that storyline. We'll just have to wait and see. By the way, that's really sad. Okay, displayed in Clive's chambers. Honestly, since we got that, that may mean that we're done. I feel like we get those when we finish a storyline.
The Crimson Caravans is my family business now, and I would not exchange it for the world. I brought Theo here to be safe, and I have never looked back since.
Okay. Yep, let's go to Tabor next. And then Dalamil after that.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice.
Okay, well, we're starting to run out of money. Oh, somebody told me you can sell all valuables. Yep, look at that, down at the bottom left. Right there. Well, cool. You know, 50-something odd hours in.
Take care.
Good job, me. Okay. Where's this quest? Oh, right there.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Okay, looks like we got a quest with the Acolytes. Cyclopedia of Valisthean Fabulosity. Pentateuch, I don't know how to say that, of the Crystalline Orthodoxy. The Ledgers of Gilbard the Great Lender. The Collected Hymns of Grigor.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
You got it.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Okay, looks like we need to go over this way to get there. Sounds good to me. We'll walk it.
It's kind of you to take an interest in the Undying's affairs, brother.
I can't have you all keeping secrets from me, can I?
I like that he has unique dialogue there. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we need to hang left. Okay, so this path that we're taking, if I remember correctly, last time we tried to go there, it was blocked by a cart and some orcs. Oh, hi! Yeah, wasn't expecting that. And there we go. Open up pathway. Let's go. New area. Yeah, so when I use that ice thing, I can actually use Deadly Embrace to pull people into it, so I should probably try and utilize that sometimes. Okay, my loot sense was tingling there, but there was no loot. How dare you? How dare you, developers?
This might take a while.
You're finished. Awaken!
Okay. Okay, well that felt good. Gotta love beating these guys up. Oh shit, I looked away right as I did that. I don't even know what I just picked up. Whoops, my bad. That's what I get for not looking at my screen. So are we about to find a new settlement? I think Kratov is a settlement, so I think so.
Caution.
Time to fight. Get up.
Ooh, big old ether flood down there. Man, we're still finding new places, huh? Oh, but they're not alive. Shit.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. May still be survivors.
All the more reason to rid this place of echoes.
Okay. Damn, how many of them were here? Oh, that's gonna open up into that area. That's cool. Okay. Ooh, big guy.
Whatever that thing is. Say it's their leader.
Yeah, man, sometimes when you really get going, it's actually difficult to tell what's happening. You kind of just gotta, like, get into a rhythm.
Cyril's colleagues.
Because there's so much going on that it's hard to actually see.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Okay, well, not all of them are dead. That's good.
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not?
It's freaking Illuminati over here.
We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions.
I see a loot chest.
Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here.
Not so Undying.
And I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey,
Forgive them, Clive. The Undying live by a very different creed, and nothing we say will change that. Come. Let us deliver their findings to Cyril, that their deaths might not be in vain.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of the burning quill.
Let us continue then. There is a second hull further in.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, looks like that's opened now as well. Let's go turn this in.
You are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
Okay, what happens if you come into conflict with me because what I'm doing ends up... Here's what I expect. Obviously, the power of the Phoenix is not going to exist once Ultima is gone. At least I don't think it will. So I wonder if the Undying will end up being an enemy before the end of the game. Because it seems like, as much as they say Joshua Rosfield, I mean, what they actually serve is the Phoenix itself.
I do.
And whoever has it.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
When it comes down to it, they're kind of zealots. I don't know, man. Dalamil.
Take that, you naughty thief!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Oh yeah, it's time to bust out acting chops once again. All right, Clive, this is your time to shine, my boy.
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
Is that a dialect thing?
Between a lord and a mayor?
The word is amenable.
Easy.
A League of Outlaws.
But maybe...
Sounds like we have some competition.
But maybe some dialects say amenable. That doesn't sit right on my tongue, though. Anyways, this is where we're going to end this episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Andy Ford, The Blue Electric Cat, and Kyle Schluter. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.